You already know what time it is. New York's Most Wanted Drivers Part 2. Shout out to the big man above. Shout out to Tommy G. G himself, bro. Shout out to the chat. Let's go and get to it.
For 1 minute only, we'll see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute. Oh my god. Hey, Lordy. Easy, Tiger. Not too fast, not too fast. Okay, holy shit, are you serious?
You go, Tommy. This is what we do every day.
It's a dangerous trend known as throughway swimming. It's when cars drive recklessly on highways.
Bro, will y'all, if he offered y'all to drive with him, would y'all do it?
Causing near misses or weaving through lanes.
If I go to New York, I think somebody can hook me up to do this, bro. Bro, I got a family, bro. I don't know if I could do this, bro. I got a family.
Do you feel like you're a danger to society?
No.
I'm not wishing any type of injury or death for them boys, bro. But I think it's only a matter of time until we see the headline. And I can already read the comments. And the comments gonna be so toxic on this, but like, it's about time, blah, blah. Like, y'all know how the internet is gonna be, bro. It's like, it's gonna be a moment. Bro, I pray you do not have no type of injuries or no death, bro, doing this type of content right here, brother. But I just know I've been doing this internet for so long, bro. I could just wake up one day and just see that headline. And it's crazy. You're gonna see it on Shade Room, No Jumper. Keemstar might tweet about it. It's gonna be all on TikTok. Bro, like.
How worried are you about being
Twitter,
caught
yes.
by the police?
Not worried at all. My name is AJ, and I strike cars for living. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
And you know they like
I'm a
this
crazy driver,
high right here,
and
bro.
Do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous. It could cause injury or death. Follow the street laws.
Last year we dropped an explosive documentary with Squeeze Benz and the swim team, and this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today, we bring you back into the world of New York's Most Wanted, and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil behavior. We meet drivers like License, who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only. What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of Most Wanted drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again?
Man,
guys,
shout out to Tommy G, chat.
Just hit the tip of the iceberg last time.
Let's show some love to Tommy G, bro.
Not only have
great reporting, bro. Just going out there in the field and getting it, bro. Bro, he's out in the field, bro. I don't think you understand, bro. Like, he's getting outside that comfort zone to go out here and hustle. Getting in the passenger seat for this, bro.
New characters emerge that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous.
Talking to thieves, and you know he got a good rep because people coming to him. So you know the streets like him. You know what I mean? He ain't got, bro, cause you know if he rat just once, bro, career done. He ain't no rat either, bro. Like he just, man, you gotta respect it, bro.
But there's also this structure that we never got to see in the first episode that I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs and high-level foreign cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away.
This is crazy daily.
How? So we're gonna get into that and much, much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's most wanted drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the
right there,
airport.
bro. The streets
Here's
talk,
what
bro.
happened next.
And Tommy was a snitch, bro. He wouldn't be able to do
the
this type
airport
of
like this
filming,
before, not sure exactly what to expect, but they
way
said
more louder than what y'all think, bro.
they got
Where
something
get
really
around,
special for us. So it feels like some Batman shit. This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
Prada did it.
Holy shit. BMW. Porsche.
What?
We got BMW here. We got another BMW.
Look how those boys went to the airport. Hey, that's fire.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. What's the next bar? I can't even remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, a striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it. First time. Holy shit. Remember, Tommy is a white man.
Okay.
Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that you're
Touche. What? What? Like, you are too, brother?
music is made at a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we address what's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was, everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video.
Fam, you're a white tube, dog. You said swell. Everything was going swell.
Everything was, everything was going swell.
Who used that terminology besides a white man, bro? Come on, bro. Like,
Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months.
AP look good,
he's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let anything happen. We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting for the heat around him to die down. But either way, there's been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
bro, look at the wheels, bro. But all these whips are like stolen, huh?
So we're pulling up to a little rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet some of the drivers in this game.
No? Okay.
Tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm licensed. I love to drive.
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you...
Heavy traffic.
How risky would you say that is?
Not as risky as going high speeds.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy rear-ended me.
So, two drivers crashed. I heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
Good reporting right now,
crashes
Tommy.
to maintain like a good image about themselves, and it's bad. Like,
good reporting, bro. He's not promoting it.
I post because they don't do that.
You are arguably the face of drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
YG, I be quiet when I be out there in matches, man.
What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. Do you like traffic?
No, I don't. How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do, but you know, whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught, and if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time that would scare you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
How are you getting access to all these kind of crazy cars?
Family, network, you know, friends.
These are your cars.
Yes, sir. We have a GTP RS. We have an M3 CS. I have an individual spec that I took like months to build, a Voodoo Blue M3. And then we have a Cohen, we have a Huracan, we have Tractops, we have the biggest fleet in New York, one of the biggest fleet in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Yes, sir.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do illegal criminal shit in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like License that come through, people that we already know. We know that they're responsible if anything happens, they will pay up for it. They do market with our vehicles, we do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, you know? It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars? And sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real, who's
Chat, are these strikers?
handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To me, there is more to the story that we are just not. Cars like this just so their buddy can make social media.
You got my boy in the passenger seat? Come on, man. Bro, birds flock together, brother. You know what time it is.
Media videos. To me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told.
Punch made hell right there. Come on, man. Hey, he using the right terminology.
We begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs.
Okay. Hey, I'm starting to put a little more respect on the new BMWs.
What's up, brother?
Them things look good.
So you had us meet you at a Home Depot.
I always hate on BMWs, but I see the ones that just dropped. They got the big body.
This is important to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death row we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and you know, the very beginning was, you know, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz?
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we known each other for so long. I've known him, Squeeze before I've known him back.
Does your mother know you do this stuff?
No.
She doesn't know at all? Your parents have no idea?
Nope.
What do they think you're doing all day?
Work.
They just think, when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money.
Jay, is this Squeeze? Like, is this Squeeze? I'm trying to add it up, trying to read between the lines. I'm starting to think this is Squeeze himself, dog. You know, he looks different. Bro, people say he's arrested. People say he told the whole story, bro. Allegedly, this is not Squeeze. Allegedly. This is not Squeeze.
Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money. You know, I'd rather not tell them because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like you're living a lie with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
He part of Squeeze team. You know
This stuff.
Let's add this up right here. What part of? All right, there we go.
That's great to hear.
Currently probably in
Queens is accused.
I see them eyebrows, brown eyes. All right. Thin eyebrows.
Tell them.
you were doing this.
No, that ain't Squeeze. That ain't Squeeze. They different.
Style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation are easily influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives
Young men
specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly. If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them? Slow down.
It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. You know, it all just depends.
Jude! Thank you for the 5 subs. Up to the chat.
When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures. They tell me they like how I drive. But from the YouTube comments, a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a f. I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
2 with the F87. Table for 2, my carbone in my section. 1 separate head with my radar detection.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
Shaking your head. Bro, I'm not supporting these dudes. No way, no type of bro. Fam, I got kids. I got family members. Bro, he can injure someone who just going to work for a 9 to 5, bro. He can injure you, your loved one. I'm not promoting this at all, bro.
Almost wanted that. I've had an incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas station and 2 cops was like right there eyeing me and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
Yes, I was wearing the shiesty and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
The argument on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's going to be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try to do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I always tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And you know, I've seen a lot of crashes that people get into and stuff, and it's really not. It's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy. Anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me.
I got you.
You got me?
You trust me?
Bro,
Yeah,
he
I trust
sounds
you.
so confident, bro.
We're gonna
Like,
hop
this
in.
is just second
We're gonna
nature
make a
to
mission to
him,
the
bro.
airport,
Some
and
people just
we'll see you guys on the road.
Stuff,
Before we
man.
show you one of the craziest parts of the video, first a quick message from our sponsor. Folks, it's crazy that there are people in digital few minutes.
Ah! Gotta pay your bills,
Every
dog.
day. I can't drive the same car for more than a day because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
So no State Farm or Progressive.
Nothing, if anything happens.
So this dude hit my stuff. I can't even call his insurance company. He gonna skedaddle.
If I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
Bro. Chat, is he stopping? Man, he gonna keep running like he's a bro. I'll tell you right now, bro. He's gonna run as if he's a.
Remember that jewelry store that had a bunch of jewelry stores within it that you brought that heart bracelet from?
Yeah.
They looted that whole place.
In downtown?
Yes. I just watched a video. They looted the whole place.
Send that thing to me.
They
What?
jewelry stores. Yeah, and that one, you remember that one?
Yeah.
They looted that whole place.
Y'all, this protests and stuff going on out here in LA, it's getting crazy. People like what did Trump bring out here? The Navy? Bro, it's getting crazy, y'all.
Yeah, they're looting the whole Los Angeles jewelry store district right now. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
They are looting places as if it's COVID, bro.
Yeah. It's bad. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go play with Meme. She's opening her dinosaur eggs.
She get a National Guard, said Navy. It's the Marines, bro.
Come on, Meme, let's go open your dinosaur eggs. Okay, go get one. I don't think Daddy has any. Go mommy's freezer. Yes, go mommy's freezer, bro. Go.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move.
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, it's addictive. It's better than drugs.
Yeah, it was protest, now it's riots. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. This whole situation going on here in LA, bro, it is crazy, man. It is crazy, bro. My thing is, bro, I just say one statement there, bro. Like, bro, if you're gonna have a protest, man, like, I'd rather be peaceful, bro. Like, no one should get injured in protest, bro. It should never get to this point. Cause now it's standing for something else, bro. And now people gonna attack y'all. You know, like.
Platano __ donated $2. Cash, I've been following you for long. Videos are my go-to for entertainment and getting my mind off shit. Thank you, brother. Much love and blessings. Call me CMG donated $2. Love you, Cash. Haven't been in the stream for a while. How you and the fam been?
We've been good, dog. We've been good, bro. Been prospering, bro. Putting the big man first, man. We're trying our hardest, bro. Thanks for asking, dog. You know, and a thing is, bro, I see with the protests, bro, like, why don't have the protests like in front of like police stations and things of that nature, bro? You know, I understand protests. You know, sometimes it's needed, in civilization. But I'm just saying, like, why not do it like, 'cause like, I'm putting myself as if I'm a worker. I pay my taxes, do my paperwork. I am trying to pay bills. Why are you in the way of me going to pay bills for my family? That what aggravates me, y'all. You should not be in the way of me paying my bills. So, so I can sustain. That's all I gotta say on that, bro. It aggravates me, bro. Plateau, no. Thank you for the subs. Doubles in the chat, bro. Thank you so much, brother. And you know what the crazy is, bro? Some people are probably getting fired for this situation, bro. Like, you think that bill collector is going to care? The fact you say, yeah, it was a protest going on, it turned to a riot. That's why I couldn't go to work. Man, that bill's still going to be due the start of the month. What you talking about? And look, might put interest on it if it's later. Bro, we gotta look out for them people right there too, bro. The people who go clock in, bro. Got to.
In my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Do you have any other vices besides crazy driving?
Not really. This is my high.
So do you feel like this is what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was already doing this crazy. Like, not as crazy, but like I was
DMV Alexis donated $5.
Looks
Sup
like we need
UNC.
engine oil.
Been watching since 2020. I graduated
And
this
tire
year.
pressure?
UN flight been a part of
this
that.
thing like a
Love your UNC. May God bless you and the fam.
Thank you so much, DMV Alexis, bro. Congratulations, bro. Your life is just now getting started, bro. Crazy enough, I know it seemed like a long time, but I can remember the day when I walked. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Man to man, that's when reality hit as soon as you got that diploma, huh? Like, dang, the people I spent so many years with, probably not gonna see them again. Some people go to different colleges. Some people not gonna go to college. Everybody gonna have different lives. Time to be a man now. Time to pay them bills.
A horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car
face life, bro?
This one specifically is about like
don't run from it.
So when you're going to your rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day for a car like this?
I don't pay.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, You know, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, you know, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it in my own cars because it's hot, you know, when I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, you know? How you feeling?
I feel like
going to TwitchCon, dog. You can meet me over there.
Bungee jump. Like I feel the
Lizzo.
build up. Like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. That's a little bit how I feel right now.
How about this? I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute.
Said bug out.
The timer up, okay? And
ready?
Holy mother. Yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
You're good. We're only going on.
We're only going 100.
Oh my God. Hey, lordy, lordy, come on. Come on. Easy, Tiger.
This is why I use the blinker. Bro, I'm so old school, y'all. I put the blink on like 3 seconds before I change the lane, bro. I didn't click. I didn't hit the thing go at least 3 seconds, dog. Bro, I don't even trust the mirror sometimes, y'all.
$2. Keep the strap close. It's crazy RN in LA.
I heard that, bro. I heard, brother. Dog, I'm so paranoid, chat. I don't even trust my mirror. Sometimes, bro, I gotta double check to see the mirror's good. You feel me?
Fast, not too fast. I can do the cutting, but the speed is what scares me.
Platano__ donated $2.
Oh Lord, that was a close call. Okay. Please, God Almighty. Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please, dude. Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time. Good. Cut.
Doing this with one hand.
I'm sweating, dude. Oh Lord, that
I'm
was
gonna give him some props,
exciting.
dog. He's got a crazy skill
I didn't
for
even let
this.
Squeeze Benz go that far. Like that was. There were so many times where I thought.
But I mean,
that was gonna be it.
Dog,
what's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195 before. I've never. My dream is to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, you know, tapped his mirror, or like even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty doing
it. Talk about the difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
Really not difficult. Cops literally don't know what the they're doing. They're not drivers. They don't do this. And they drive so far, you don't stand no chance against the DA.
Chat, didn't I heard in Florida they got Hellcats? Didn't I hear they got Hellcats in Florida, like the cops? Yeah, right? At Florida, right? They do, huh? So this wouldn't last in Florida, right?
Oh, you just changed it to Sport. Sport Plus, don't.
Bro, his face is on camera. Bro, what? He don't care? Yo, nah, bro, bro. Yo, that's another YouTuber? No, bro. He's hitting 83, bro. No, bro. That's Lens? Bro, so Lens is on the run all day? Wait, so this guy right here, he is AI.
Hold on.
Showing your face is crazy.
License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast. How often would you say you go on a high speed?
I got away!
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters, as a matter of fact, and it was recent.
3!
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible, and when you do that, you try to maintain a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes, and that's literally it. And then you take an exit, get out of there, go to bed, go to sleep.
Bro, not the method.
You're telling me this is what we do every day.
I know, but
you're good, trust me. I promise you, your life is in good hands. You're going already, that's what we're talking. I'll slow down for you, don't worry. Can we...
Holy shit.
You were just asking about cops and how easy it is to...
Was that a real cop?
Yes.
What the f was that? Well, you think that was? Yeah. So we just got into a police chase and got away.
Basically.
Okay, easy, please. Please. Hey, we're good on this. License. Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me? Hey, I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad.
Facts.
When you have a kid, maybe.
Yeah, you'll change it.
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. Do you see how I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Casino Cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that. There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like that a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with this world.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it worth it for you?
I would do this often on camera. It don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. But we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. I'll play it safe for you. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like if he lights us up, I'm gonna have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle. I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheating, then my bitch getting strangled. 707. This a Hellcat Durango.
Mbox is a character.
Y'all hate his bar?
This bitch got an angle. I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheating, then my bitch getting strangled.
If I find out she's cheating, my poor dog. Strangled.
707. This a Hellcat Durango.
Mbox is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good, though. It's not hot, for sure. And then I was just right next to him. What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Punch me down!
Hey, yo. Glove boy. Michael Jackson.
Oh, shit. Hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
That's the cops.
It's the cops. We're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody I love this shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. Light him up right now. Just because I got lit up in the same car earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
You'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all 4 wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. License?
You're good.
That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts. I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a cop right there, dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
Yo, bro, you are not, I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, Lordy. Just for context,
My boy
for the
said
people
I got
back
my real place on.
There's a state trooper. 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York for about, on the soil for about.
Man, first and first, man, I'll tell Punchman there, man. Roll that window up, bro. Bro, once they see your face, they know it's some type of scheming going on. You know? Like, real talk, bro. I don't want them to see you.
10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Videos, man, all them scamming videos, TikTok videos.
Let's go. How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh, God. So, strikers, I mean, right now we have a jailbreak, Hellcat,
like, what we doing, gang? Like, what the we doing, man?
Networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chats that send us pictures. Hey, this is your car. They're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car, or we try to get there as soon as possible, and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
What do you do?
We had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the trackers saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we try to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a car?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I
wake up
100%
at
have
probably 9 a.m. and I probably go to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. We get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand the New York car scene. Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is AJ and I strike cars for living. My name is Ace and I do the same thing he do.
The smart people in the scene tonight, bro. You can't tell by the eyes or the eyebrows, bro.
I strike cars for living. My name is Ace and I do the same thing he do.
It's a W video right here, Tommy.
Okay, we just pulled up on a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and the windows so they know the vibe. So when they see
With the car they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick. That stick shot up the window with the sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me and I'm curious about is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like, what attracts you to this?
The adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the tracker out of this thing?
Yeah, everything. We show you how we do it. So basically, you just pop a window on the back. Once you get in here, you basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's Vince Swap, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
The windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but it's just...
So, Chad, there's ways right now. I ain't got my ears to the street no more, y'all. Like, you know, y'all, why ain't y'all put me on game, bro? On God there. I can like people sell swapped cars. Like they'll clear the VIN and everything, and they could trick someone into thinking they buying a legit car, and they can never tell that it was legit or is illegal. Ghost cars. Wow. Catch the video is AI. Yeah, it's AI. Dang, they make fake titles and everything.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we'll take this and go take a hike.
So y'all telling me there's a chance that my car could be swapped? Like, could have been striked, swapped, new VIN with the insurance and everything, and I wouldn't have a clue.
Cade
Fake
donated
car
$2.
history and everything. Went to the car dealership and everything, bought it used. But the fact it's used, there's a chance that it could have been swapped at a dealership. Wow, bro.
How long have you been in this game for?
Almost a year now. Yeah, about a year.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not going to chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you will hit them.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
And are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro.
We cook, bro. Generation cook. It's over. You taking someone else's whip, bro. Them boys paying car insurance, a car note every single month. They're getting that's how they're going back and forth at ends meet, bro. And you put yourself on the good. You just out here robbing people cars. Good. You know how much of inconvenience you are in other people's lives, bro, doing this?
I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a up world, so.
What do they do at City Field? What are we about to go see?
Basically, City Field is a place where if you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know? And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know?
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot.
Exactly, walking plague, exactly. What's good, the real?
So Mr. M-Box, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
so someone
the
probably just crashed their car here.
This was this is a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint. Yeah, this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy, you're the right person. All of a sudden, you're paying $600 for the same job with labor.
So, if I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you could either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you can get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
Bro, it could be somebody hustle, bro. Like, Imagine somebody watching the video right here, bro, and this their car right now. They just reported it stolen. You know how tight that be watching this video? Like, you know, bro, that's my whip, bro.
Stop, bro. That was crazy. Just stop. Stop.
That was crazy.
Just stop.
That was, I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop. What?
You almost hit that track bar.
Where?
No, he didn't.
I'm the slider of the fucking group, bro.
Okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. It's the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Wait.
It don't get better than this. It's the best drift car you could get. $25.
$25. Bro, I know bicycles in Walmart right now that cost more than that. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really. Yeah, I just bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up to the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD would have an easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure, because you gotta hop through the window, it's a process and all of that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype.
I mean, bro, but how about the inconvenience though, bro? Like, you know, I still gotta clock in, dog. Either my boss want to hear that, bro?
This up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. His car's like $10,000. His insurance definitely cut him a check for like $30.
It don't work like that, bro. Cause if it work like that, bro, everybody be doing it. You see, bro, you see the mindset? That's cap. Holy cap.
Yo?
Oh,
bro, they think they doing society justice, bro. Straight villains, bro. This is like, bro. These villains in Arkham City, bro. Dead ass.
Helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
You got a dip in a second. You seen that, right? Yeah.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right. This has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
At this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure he had insurance, as if he would just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. Insurance can take a while. Just the idea that it's just this harmless thing. And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that money.
It's like they just love the thrill of it more than the money, yo. If you ask me, bro, because you're right, bro. You can go get a legit job, get a trade, bro. You make more money than what these dudes doing, bro, and not risking their life. They just love the thrill of this right here, bro. They just love it. They love the clout from it, love everything about it.
Also, without being a menace to society. A common thing I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here. Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination? Go play at a basketball court.
There's nothing else to do. you don't get left behind in life, bro. There's nothing else to do with your time.
Join a jiu-jitsu gym, do something. Imagine how bored you're gonna be in jail when Big Bubba is your roommate and all you have to think about is how you avoid you know what. So like, think ahead a little bit. Act now in a way that you would like your future to turn out. You imagine this amazing future, but you're acting shitty in your present. Good luck.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Looking for connection to the Mexican cartels. Oh, here, got that. You already know somebody already helped Tommy out.